Everything actually is starting to form up nicely here. Along her helical rim, she had a little bit of a fold in it, and so we're using a product called the EarWell to go ahead and help shape this ear into a more formal, correct ear.
As a new mom, the minute you get your hands on your baby, you kind of check them out head to toe. And throughout the hospital stay, I just noticed that that top of her ear just seemed like it stayed folded over. When I would try to pick it up, it stayed folded over.
Is the fact that with mother's estrogen level on board, the cartilage of the baby is very malleable, and that includes specifically the ears and the nose. That's what gets you through the birth canal. Well, we can use that fact to remold this very malleable and fragile cartilage, and that's where the EarWell comes in.
The goal for the EarWell, the best time to place it is within the first 2 weeks of life. There are some people that come a little bit later on, and I'd say, probably around 6 to 8 weeks is the cutoff.
There are about 8 different types of deformities that are classified as infant ear deformities. EarWell works for all of them. It doesn't matter. That's one of the unique and most attractive parts about EarWell. The protocol doesn't have to change for the nature of the deformity. You put it on the same way virtually every time. We not only fix it, but we fix it the same way.
As long as the treatment was easy, pain-free, that was the most important thing to us, is that, Annie didn't experience any pain with it. We were willing to give it a go.
Since her hair has grown back a little bit, we're going to go ahead and shave just a tiny bit here so that the adhesive sticks to her skin and not her hair. Okay. That's the first step, and then we're going to go ahead and clean it and then place the new conformer.
Okay.
But what we really do is, this is simply double-sided tape. So we take this and put it over and behind the ear, and it simply sticks to the head, like that. Then these conformers are used to help shape the cartilage and hold it wherever we want. Okay? And then a soft rubber cap sits on top of that to hold things in place while we're waiting for nature to take its course. And it's very easy on the child. It's easy for mom to maintain at home. Basically, you go home and forget about it. We check it every couple weeks to make sure things are fine. And then over a 6-week period, you take it off. And you've achieved the shape you desired without having to go through surgery, before the child is ever aware that there ever was a problem, and before you have to go through the discomfort of kindergarten, first grade, and all the peer pressure that can arise from a malformed ear.
I'd hate to say I didn't do something when she was a baby. She was going to come to me as a first or second grader and say, Mom, I don't love my ears, I want to get them fixed, and then we'd have to be thinking about surgery. So to me, if we could avoid surgery, avoid that whole discussion, I think it was worth it.
It allows the parents to have a non-surgical option, and it gives them the option to correct the ear deformity without having to do much more than basically kind of like a simple dressing change.
It's not painful. I mean, I have to say, and I'm, kind of sensitive when they're in pain. This has not bothered her in the least. And I think my husband and I were, when we were deciding on the treatment, my husband's biggest issue was as long as she didn't feel pain. To correct a cosmetic deformity, we just didn't want to have pain at this point in her life. And I never once thought that she was in any discomfort.